All right, so in today's training video, we are going to be looking at how to beat a 2-3 zone, how to score on a 2-3 zone defense. Now, if you ever coach or played against a 2-3 zone defense, you know just how frustrating it can be when your offense struggles to get clean looks at the basket, right? Your standard or your typical plays may not work against a 2-3 zone defense, as it is one of the most common defensive strategies in basketball that are used to kind of throw you off your game a little bit, right? 2-3 zone can be used at just about every age group, from youth leagues to pro leagues, adult leagues, everything in between. It's designed to protect the paint, force outside shots, and take away your easy scoring opportunities that you might get in your standard offense. But with the right approach, you can break it down and create high percentage scoring chances for your team. So what exactly is the 2-3 zone defense? Well, unlike man-to-man defense where each player is responsible for guarding a specific opponent, the 2-3 zone has defenders guarding areas of the court instead of individual players. This alignment consists of 2 players positioned at the top of the key and 3 defenders covering the baseline, forming a compact shape that makes it difficult to penetrate or get easy looks inside. The goal of the defense is to clog the lane, contest every shot inside, and force the offense to settle for low percentage jumpers. Because the 2-3 zone is so effective at limiting dribble penetration and post touches, teams without a structured approach often struggle to generate good scoring opportunities. They pass the ball around the perimeter, settle for tough outside shots, or try to force passes into the teeth of the defense, leading to turnovers and missed opportunities. That's why it's essential for coaches to have a clear strategy for attacking a zone defense. So here in our training video, we're going to break down 2 proven offensive set plays that will help your team score against a 2-3 zone. These plays are designed to move the defense, creating passing lanes and generating open looks, whether that's a high percentage shot in the paint or a clean three-pointer from a help. By implementing these strategies, though, you'll be able to make the zone work against itself, forcing defenders to react and create gaps in their coverage, which will ultimately force them to go back into a man-to-man defense. All right, so as we can see, the defense is set up here in a 2-3 zone. So in this situation, obviously the offense is the white team and the defense is the blue team. So we can see that the blue team is set up right here in a 2-3. So there are 2 players right here. They have their 3 players back here. Now for us on the offensive end, we want to have somebody in the high post around this area of the key. We want to have somebody in the low post right here where number 5 is. We want to have somebody on the wing, and we want to have 2 of our ball handlers, 2 of our guard players that can handle the basketball above the three-point line. Okay, so what we're going to try to do here is pass through the 2-3, right? We're going to pass through that zone defense. We're going to make them move so that we get a wide open lane to the basket, okay? So to start off, we're going to have number 1 feed the ball over to number 2. And the reason we want that is we want the defense to move away from our low post player a little bit just to start, right? It's not super important. It's not, long-term wise going to affect the outcome of this play, but we want them moving. We want this player right here, on the 2-3 zone focused on our player right here with the basketball, right? So they're going to shift a little bit. They're going to have some focus on this side of the floor, okay? So what's going to happen here now is number 4, our high post player, is going to come set a screen here for number 2. So number 4 is coming and setting a screen here for number 2. Now, as that's happening, number 2 is coming off that screen, but they're still not going inside the three-point line. What number 2 is going to do is feed the ball back to number 1 so we can get the defense moving a little bit. These guys are going to be focused on filling that gap here just in case number 1 tries to attack, right? So, these players are going to shift. They're going to move around a little bit, and they're going to try to focus on, again, filling that gap. Now, what number 4 is going to do is they're going to roll to the basket after they set that screen for number 2. So number 4 is now rolling to the basket, okay? And as that's happening, number 5, our low post player, is going to come set a screen here for number 4. They're going to seal number 4 on the blue team away from the basketball. We're going to have this cut here for number 4. We're then going to feed the basketball into number 4, and number 4 is going to get a layup, right? That's what we want. Now, in the event that number 4 doesn't get a layup because the blue defender, number 3 here, comes in to help, that works out, again, because we're getting a wide open three-point shot here or a wide open outside shot for somebody on our offensive team as well. So obviously in this corner, we want to have a shooter right there, okay? So let's take a look at it again. Let's reset. So we have our guards up here above the 3-point line, ball right here. We have a high post player, a low post player. We're anticipating that this team is in a 2-3, right? So they're about right here. Okay, so again, what we want to feed the ball over to this side of the floor. So this blue defender is focused on the left side. Okay, what's going to happen now is we're going to get a screen being set right here for number 4. Right, we're going to have number 2 dribble to, maybe about the 3-point line, right? We want the blue team to be focused on filling these gaps. As that's happening, number 4 is moving, right? We're feeding the ball back to number 1, right? We're going to have the defense shift a little bit, obviously. And then as that is happening, right, we have number 5 sealing number 4, setting that screen. We're going to feed the ball into number 4 on our team, right? Ideally, we can do this a little bit further that way, but we're going to get a wide open layup here for number 4. Again, if number 3 cheats, that's fine. We can kick it off to number 3 on our team, on the offensive team, for a wide open 3-point shot. All right, folks, I need to quickly stop right there before we move into our next topic to mention that right now, 97.1% of our daily viewers are not subscribed to our channel. So that means if you are one of these people, if you are one of these 97.1% who are not currently subscribed but are watching this video, it would be greatly appreciated if you could take the time real quick to hit that subscribe button. It will help us continue to make content like this, continue to make basketball plays for other coaches, basketball drills for other players, and basketball, everything that both players and coaches and organizations alike can use. So again, if you could really quickly take the time to hit that subscribe button, it'll just take 2 seconds. It would be greatly appreciated. But moving on to our next topic. Okay, so the next play here is a pin down action run by Duke. So we're going to seal, we're going to pin, we're going to get somebody open for a wide open layup once again through passing through the 2-3 zone. So as we can see, set up in our 2-3 zone, the blue team on defense, right? They're set up in a 2-3. On the offensive end, though, it's going to look a little bit different. How we're going to look, we're going to have 2 folks set up here, 2 guards ideally. Here we're going to have 2 low post players around the rim, and then we're going to have a runner or a shooter, somebody on the wing here, that you can trust to be a reliable outside shooter. Okay, so what we're going to have is, these 2 players on the top of the 3-point line. They're going to be passing the ball from side to side, and as that happens, number 3 will move with the basketball. Okay, so if we do it once to get the defense moving, is usually what you'll see. With when Duke will run this plays, they'll pass it once, from 1 to 2. So we'll get a pass right here from 1 to 2. And as that happens, right, we're going to have our wing player shift over here, right? Then we're going to have the 2-3 zone kind of shift a little bit as well, right? Obviously, because they're playing zone defense, they're going to move a little bit, right? But that was just kind of a decoy for us to get things moving a little bit. So we're going to end up passing the ball back. And that's going to, bring the defense over a little bit as well, right? We're going to see the defense shift a little bit, right? And they're 2-3, and we're going to have now our wing player run back over here, okay? Now, as that's happening, we're going to have number 4 right here, the low post on the strong side of the basketball. They're going to seal, right, almost as if they're setting a screen, but they're almost going to post up and seal the defender right here. Okay, so ideally this can happen a little bit more toward the middle, but if it does happen toward the strong side, that's okay as well. But we're going to have number 4, like I said, on the white team, seal the defender right here, and then number 5 is going to slip, right? We're going to feed the ball into number 5, and then number 5 will get either a wide open layup or, a quick and easy jump shot around the rim. Okay, so let's reset that again. All right, blue is in the zone defense. All right, we'll bring the numbers back to where they were. All right, ball's up top. We're going to swing it from side to side. Our wing defender is going to run with that. All right, we're going to swing it back, or not our wing defender, our wing player. Our wing player will run back to the strong side again. And as this is happening, right, we're going to get a seal right here. Number 5 is going to slip. We're going to feed the ball into number 5. Number 5 gets a wide open layup. All right, folks, that is all we have for today's particular topic. If you made it this far into today's lesson, it is greatly appreciated. Now, if you guys could also do me a huge favor and like this video and subscribe to our channel, it would also be greatly appreciated. We are the Online Basketball Academy. My name is Coach Danny, and I continuously upload different basketball plays, basketball systems, basketball tactics, and basketball drills that youth basketball players or training basketball players can use, or basketball coaches can use with their players and their teams. Like I said, folks, if you could take the time to like this video and subscribe to our channel so I can continue to make this type of content for you all, that would be greatly appreciated. Till next time, peace out.